Hi, I'm really excited about my show coming up in Paris. It happened all of a sudden, or so it seemed, and I thought I'd tell you about how it happened. A bunch of months ago, about September, I think, maybe August of last year, my wife and I were planning to go to Spain. She was speaking in a conference in the city of Orense, which is northwest Spain, just north of Portugal. And so we were going to be there a couple of weeks, and Michael Maturo, who's my counselor, he helps me figure all this stuff out. He's like, "We got to get your show there," and I'm like, "Okay, sure, why not, So we just Googled galleries in Orense, Spain, and it came up with a bunch of possibilities, and we emailed each of these gallery owners, and Christian Balsa of Art Question Gallery answered. And he was actually available. He had space and time at the last week of September, the first week of October. It ended up being October 1st through the 7th or something like that. It was a week-long gig. And I did a presentation on the opening. Now, that whole practice was a really wonderful thing to do, and I was really thrilled to do it all. The paintings, I took 8 paintings, and I chose them out of my most prosaic of the lot. Mostly street scenes. There's 4 street scenes. There's a couple of water. There's one with water under the bridge, and there's a boat launch in Troy, and then there's a studio with a ladder. And I will have the link to that group of photos on the YouTube blurb. So take a look at that. The paintings are there now, and Christian, when I left Spain, he was like, "Well, you want to leave the paintings here and maybe show them in the future?" I said, "Sure, why not? What the hell, What do I got to lose?" I was going to have them shipped back. I made a box and for their return, knowing I wasn't going to be able to return them myself. Anyways, just about 2 weeks ago, he emailed and said, "Hey, you want to do this gig in Paris?" I'm like, "Well, why not?" And so that's the story of how it came to be. Now, it was a kind of short term, and I'm really hoping to be able to make a trip of it. And I really need to sell about 20 paintings to make that happen. And I'd really like to try to get some outdoor, and I could make my trip and be part of it, and hopefully give a talk and all that. So thanks for listening, and there'll be more about this later. Take care now. Bye-bye.